Public Bank Berhad is one of the Malaysian banks which is founded by the bank's general manager Tan Sri Datuk Sri Dr. Teh Hong Piao back in 1966, which is placed third in terms of assets, capitalization and public preference. Public Bank, the largest financial services brand, is a well-established financial institution in Malaysia with over 5 million customers. It is recognized for corporate governance, well-built financial and operating, together with the culture. They have focusing on strengthening the organization's internal environment, investment banks and holdings, finance, Islamic banks, stock market transactions, trust sales and management, leasing and factoring, and general insurance are some of the specialization of public bank. Regardless of its achievements, a few analyses will be carried out in order to gain a better knowledge of the institution. Every organization has vision and mission. Therefore, the vision of Public Bank Berhad is expanding the bank to be the world's leading of the bank in approach to serve the banking products and services to the people. What is make it successful is the seamless teamwork bank across the business lines. Then, the mission of Public Bank Berhad is to lead the financial institution and maintain its position as the most respected institution. By remaining inventive in developing new financial products and services for clients, Public Bank provides the most cautious and well-organized service in all aspects of the business.
Public Bank has three product packages. First, the Swift Plan. Second, the Smilet Plan. And third is the Bank Negara Malaysian Fund. Swift Plan provides financing for the acquisition of assets to help in the running of your business or for making a personal investment. Besides, Smilet Plan provide financing and refinancing to small and medium enterprise or industry that are seeking capital for expansion. So, if you are thinking of constructing a new production plan to cope with increased demand, Smilet will provide the necessary funds. The Public Bank most recent product package is Bank Negara Malaysian Fund. This package has three options, which are financing all under economy sector facility, financing under the agro-food facility, and financing under the micro enterprise facility. The service provided if you have a public bank account is balance investigation and transaction. In online banking, you have fund transfer that you can use. Public bank also have online payment. CIMB Bank and RHB Bank are the main competitor of public bank. CIMB is ranked at number 2 in Malaysia, while RHB Bank is ranked number 4 in Malaysia, and the public bank is ranked at number 3 in Malaysia. Therefore, this is why they are the main competitor of the public bank. Each bank has its own strategy for making profit and using a more useful and efficient strategy.
Now I will present about current major trends. Okay, there were pre-tax earnings of 6.29 billion in 2020 and net profit of 4.887 billion. This was an 11.9% and 11.6% decrease from 2019. Cost-to-income ratio of 34.6% ranked the group of Malaysia's most cost-effective bank. One of the major sources of non-interest revenue for Public Bank Group is Public Mutual. The bank fully owned unit trust management firm. In the retail unit trust sector, Public Mutual had a noteworthy profit gain of 10.5% with a 33.4% share of the market. Public Mutual will have 100.3 billion in asset under administration by the end of 2020 with 164 funds under its control. In order to help the firm expand and flourish, our group relies on smart and aggressive capital and utility management. As a result of 2020 challenging economic climate, the Public Bank Group managed to keep dividend constant. A second dividend will include an investment in Public Bank share from January 2020 to March 2021, provided an outstanding 13.4% return when summed. During the same time period, the Malaysian stock had a 1% decrease. Next, issue on the company. Among the other things, the COVID-19 pandemic has harmed the world economy and well-being. As a result of the pandemic, the Public Bank Group is aware that a large number of individuals and companies has been affected. Due to government and Bank Negara Malaysia measures starting March 2020, the group has established relief support for clients in need of financial help. Next, based on questions raised by shareholders, several issues has been raised. Among them are investor confidence that has been shaken by the COVID-19 pandemic. To ensure that shareholders are always knowledgeable and confident, what are the bank plans? In accordance by the bank managing director, there are several ways that the bank communicates with its stakeholders, including the new release to media, analyst briefing, and corporate website. The bank sent email and has conference call with investors and analysts to let them know about the new development. Impact on the current challenges of COVID-19 pandemic for public bank. COVID-19 pandemic has made working in the bank business exceedingly difficult because of the weak economic environment, compression of the net interest margin caused by OPR reduction, and the one-time modification loss resulting from COVID-19 relief repayment assistance to customers. Public bank, like the rest of the banking industry, will see its profitability suffer in 2020. Besides that, the accomplishment of the Public Bank 3 years digital roadmap 2018 until 2020, the bank had successfully executed the following within the 3 years time frame of this roadmap. Its payment program includes 7 main innovations, including becoming the first bank to integrate with Now QR service, and 5 key initiatives to drive the big data, artificial intelligence, and open API program. That's all for me. Now I will pass this presentation to the next presenter. Thank you.
The acronym SWOT stands for Strength, Weakness, Opportunity, and Threat. SWOT analysis is a basic strategic management method that is frequently used to improve organization. SWOT analysis is used in strategic management to determine that a strategy is genuinely capable of attaining an organization objective, vision, and mission. Public Bank SWOT analysis examines the brand's strengths, weakness, opportunities, and threat. The internal variables in a public bank SWOT analysis include strength and weakness, while the external factors are opportunities and threats. Analysis SWOT is a tried and true management paradigm that allows a company like public bank to compare its business and perform against and that of its competitors. Public bank is a well-known name in the banking and financial service industry. Strengths are internal variable assessment that we add on organization performance and achievement of its objective. Public bank Berhad strengths are its high quality management and workforce. For example, they always do their tasks in 1 to 3 days only. They will not be late in doing their work. Furthermore, they provide excellent customer service to their clients. Next, when employees do an excellent job that benefits other company, the manager will reward them. When their employees experience difficulties at work, manager will train and motivate them. Weakness is internal negative assessment or problem that might limit how well a firm works. The ATM machine has a number of issues, including the possibility of breaking down at any time. Typically, a branch will have 2 or 3 ATM machines. If 2 machines break down at the same time on the same day, only one can be used. Customer will of course have to wait a long time to bank or make a payment using a ATM machine. It will also have an impact on the day's profits. Next, there is just one regulant player and a limited work presence, and they require more operations since their reach is limited in comparison to big bank. There will be global activity and collaborative venture for the company potential.
Now, let's move over to one of the opportunities that has been observed, which is there will be global activities and collaborative ventures for the company's potential. Furthermore, the businesses abroad activities and collaborations provide potential for the corporation to expand into new global markets and partnering with other foreign companies, which possibly could help boost residents' trust in public bank. Business diversification such as insurance and mutual funds might entice businesses to use public bank. In fact, Public Bank's organization will publish the most up-to-date market items for small and medium-sized enterprises for their customers. Finally, it is the threats for Public Bank Berhad. One of the threats is rising competition for home mortgages, which would eventually lead to any distortion of the net interest margin are among the threats posed by the Public Bank. There are many commerce companies such as Maybank, CIMB, and Bank Berhad that provide financial services for home mortgages. Other than that, Public Bank faces more rigorous rules to lending introduced by Bank Negara Malaysia. For instance, customers can lend the loan that is rescheduled or restricted by agency counselling dan pengurusan kredit. Next, Public Bank also affects the Eurozone government, debt insurance and better capital rules under Basel III. Last but not least, Public Bank is constantly threatened by other competing banks. As a result, Public Bank may need to improve its ability to regulate and address problems in the face of increasing competition from other businesses. Other banks like Maybank and Hong Leong Bank will provide comparable services to Public Bank as it is difficult for Public Bank to compete with them. It is possible for Public Bank to urge those firms to collaborate. It will enable the Public Bank to increase profits and, more importantly, eliminate threats. That's all from us for Public Bank's SWOT analysis. Thank you.
Future direction of the public bank is have the opportunity to open many more public bank branches to abroad. It is because public bank a very systematic management. It will make customer who use public bank satisfied with the service provided by the public bank staff. For example, service provided the public bank staff quickly and efficiently. After that, the staff, those who work must have high skill and communicate well to promote public bank user. Furthermore, if the public bank open many branches overseas, it will can get a lot of profit and benefit. Therefore, public bank will be more developed and many people will use public bank service. Besides that, opening many branches abroad can also increase the country income. This is because the partner will invest a lot in the bank, thus increase the country income. At the time, public bank have a many service have been upgraded and modified to better to high taste.
Next, the future direction of public bank is that they must implement new technology and provide exceptional services. During this pandemic of COVID-19, many customers were affected in using public banking services. This is because the virus can easily spread through touch with each other. Therefore, public bank must implement new technology and provide exceptional services to make it a lot of easier for customers. For example, the services and technology provided by public bank are online banking, which is called SPB Engage My. This online banking service will make it easier for customers to settle various types of payments such as bill and money transfer. This service is also convenient as it can be complete anywhere and anytime by simply using mobile phone. Therefore, public bank need to use more new technology and provide exceptional services in line with the national economy, so that public bank can continue to thrive and this service can benefit to all customers who use them. The strategy of public bank use is a growth strategy. Growth strategy also known as corporate strategy. Only with a growth strategy can a company invest in new form of technology and equipment. The strategy plan should also identify in which segment the company will grow and in what segment the company can implement so that this mix of services can produce good results. Public bank growth strategy also aim to drive business grow and increase its market share in banking services. Through this strategy, public bank will be able to gain the profit and be able to stabilize their services. Therefore, a growth strategy for public bank need to be done to ensure the public bank thrive and get a lot of profit.
Next, suggestion for public bank strategy is marketing strategy for promoting banks. When it comes to marketing, banks have a unique issues since they don't have any real thing to sell to customers. Promoting a bank is enticing people to put their money in a bank and making them feel like they are getting the most out of their money. For example, a bank free item are a good way to entice new clients. With the promise of a little gift card or home item, some consumer may be convinced to transfer bank. Bank must do a market research to identify which free item would be most appealing to prospective customers. Hence, the strategy can attract more customers to deal with public bank by making investment, loan and saving accounts.
The strategy public bank is communicating strategy. Public bank should conduct communication course for employers who will change position. For example, a communication skill course so that they can learn to communicate well and be able to improve their speech in English well so that people who come from within the country and about asking about their public bank, they can answer well. Net public bank can use many technology platforms such as computer, laptop and telephone to communicate with customers who use public bank service. After that, they can introduce the public bank system by using social media.
To conclude, public bank offers a variety of banking services to account holders, including investment services and Islamic banking. It has become a popular choice for Malaysians and foreigners seeking banking services. They should implement a number of strategies to increase market share in other areas as they are well aware that these areas have more advantages. Their prospects for growth and success in the sector are promising as they have the competitive advantage of a well-established customer base that allows them to compete in this business.